Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer.
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. In strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Popped up. Votto is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. fouled off. Segura at second with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Domingo Germán gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Winker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
In is Joey Votto now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart.
Juarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Aristides Aquino. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees at this pitch.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Batting fifth.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always
Go
feels
fifth.
great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. 3-run home run down the line and right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Jose Iglesias.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Take 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Franco leads off second with nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball taken low for a ball. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Iglesias calls for it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Odubel Herrera. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Galvis ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting it, the catcher, Brad Neff.
Settling in now, Brad Neff. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Now in the box, Kurt Casale. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Segura has it. And there's 1 down now.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently, ball one. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Striding in, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Please.
Jose Alvarez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Aristides Aquino will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2.
But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Reds lead it 6-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jose Alvarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Gene Segura standing in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left. Erdman going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
One and two. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Suarez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Reds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis.
Ready.
As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding in once again, Phillip Ervin. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now the 1-0. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Galvis on at first, nobody out.
Zero.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9
4.
games, and you
Second
know he
baseman.
wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
A high fastball is in there. First and second here with nobody out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
A pause and the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, Kurt Casale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic.
Play, you want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Williams brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A ball and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoskins is off of first with 2 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Pulled toward right center field. Winker sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now to the plate, Trevor Bauer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. So the first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Votto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi.
Next.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And that misses 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Casale has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The pitcher, number 52. Host,
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Philadelphia. Number 9, Phil Gosselin.
Pulls the string on that one strike. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Edebray Ramos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Freddie Galvis will be next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Philip Ervin.
So stepping in, Philip Ervin. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Bryce Harper is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Right side, but it's well foul. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. This one's down to third. To Iglesias for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and two the count to the Reds pitcher.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They lead it 6-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance, Michael Franco, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Odubel Herrera, and he puts it on the ground to second. Iglesias is up with it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Hunter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 96, Tommy Hunter. Now playing left field and batting 9.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now batting, Joey Votto. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Taking another look at it, the ball has some top spin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping in, Brad Neff. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he takes strike two. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 22.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's the ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty. One man out. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Popped him up. Neff is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. He pulls this one into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now, boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper. At the plate, Bryce Harper 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earns his team-leading 11th win. Domingo Germán was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.